California residents are calling on the state to properly regulate a pesticide that's been poisoning Americans for decades. 1,3-dichloropropene is a fumigant used to kill microorganisms before planting crops like strawberries. California's Office of Environmental Health Hazard Assessment first classified 1,3-dichloropropene as a carcinogen in 1989. Despite this and the fact that it's banned in over 40 countries, including the EU, 1,3-dichloropropene is still the third most commonly used pesticide in California. Farm working communities recently attended California's Department of Pesticide Regulation third hearing on its proposed regulation of 1,3-D. The residents are calling on the DPR to either ban or substantially restrict the use of 1,3-D. A large number of attendees spoke about struggling with cancer or chronic diseases as a result of exposure to the pesticide. While the residents are pushing for a ban, they said the laws should at the least mandate that any exposure level is below potentially hazardous levels. Community members also called for mandatory air monitoring systems at nearby schools to detect drift. Currently, the DPR has only proposed 100-foot buffer zones from schools with the pesticide application. These safeguards are especially important because the House proposed Farm Bill would block state and local governments from passing laws to restrict pesticide use near schools. Agrochemical giants have spent an estimated $3.4 million over the last decade to lobby California representatives and agencies to allow the continued use of pesticides like 1,3-D. You can contact your California representatives to ask that they work with the Department of Pesticide Regulation to enforce more strict measures for the application of 1,3-D, especially near schools.